Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another edition of Our Take, our Tuesday. This is the real day we're supposed to be on, but stuff happens. But Tuesday, thank you guys for joining us this evening. I am your host of Our Take, Farrah Derr, and my co-host, Mr. Torrence Thompson. How are you doing,
Welcome,
Torrence?
welcome to the voters edition of Our Take. Thank you very much. How are you doing today?
Not the good voters edition. Yeah, we had to
The
hurry
voters edition.
the voters edition. So no, we're trying to jump on a little bit. I know we got the debate tonight. For those who want to watch, don't care to watch, whatever. But we're not going to be the one that stop you from doing so. So we wanted to get on a little early and jump on and give you guys some good old our take sports this week. Definitely from our take. So just want to jump on in there. How's your week so far? Two
Is
days
it
in.
Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is no more.
It's
But
Tuesday.
yeah, oh, that's right. We just got over the Sundays and the Monday nights, and now it's Tuesday. Yeah, so far so good. I had to think about it all that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
I'm good. What about yours?
Hey, I can't complain. September is over. It's time for October. Quick story. I was trying to get ready for Halloween. I brought some scarecrows that you put in your yard. Man, somebody. Okay, I have cameras on my house, side of it, front, but the side that I don't have, some dumb fuck let their dog or somebody come and eat the leg off. They done chewed the leg off. It's like they ain't take it with them. So I figured it had to be a dog that did it, but somebody's letting their dog do it. Then Brandy had surgery, repaired him. Now he's completely fully amputated. They took both legs. Man, listen. My scarecrow ain't got no legs. If I find out who been taking my darn legs off my scarecrow, he ain't doing his job. So I'm gonna have to put him up front with the chick. I got another one in the front. I got cameras out there. Ain't nobody messing with him or her. So yeah, I'm trying to get into the Halloween spirit, but somebody keeps
Well,
Tyrone. Somebody keeps stealing my scarecrow's legs off his body.
now let me ask you a question. Since you're gonna move her up front with her, is she gonna be all bougie because he ain't got no legs? She too good for him up there or something
She
now?
probably
You
is
know how
when
that
I.
go.
They were a couple when I brought them. They both had all their parts and stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
separated them. I put one at one tree, one at the other, because they had been fussing in the car. So I put
Oh,
one at each tree. The dude caught an L. You know what I'm saying? Caught an L. Some dog over somebody is pulling it off. So I've moved him to the front of the house, but he ain't got no legs. Brandy said she wasn't doing no more dang surgery. Yeah, somebody
well,
tearing my scarecrow up.
let's just hope the young lady loves a short king because everybody can't be tall. That's
Well,
all I
he's
was gonna
still
say.
on his
Peace out to the
stalk,
lady.
so he's still just as high. He just ain't got no legs dangling. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you a picture. Yeah, that's
Oh
sad. I
god.
had to trash his legs. I threw him out. Threw him out the
Oh
other
my
day. But
goodness.
anyway, thank you for joining Mr. Tyrone for our Tuesday edition. But we're gonna jump right on in. And this week is kind of sad though. The hell, man. Everybody dying, and I'm from the country, so we definitely believe in the threes of company, threes of crowd type situation, unfortunately, and it's seeming to add up to that with his all males, whatever the case. So unfortunately, we had the passing of Mr. Manubo. I think I'm saying his name properly. I hope I
Uh,
am.
that's Nakimbe Mutombo. Is that correct?
Yes, I can't say his
The
name,
Kim,
so
the Kimbe, the Kimbe.
Dikembe.
You know, the Kimbe.
Dikembe Mutombo. He dies at
Yes.
age 58. Prayers out to his family. What a person! What a great person in sports. A legend. Just by seeing all the tributes to him, he's clearly was a
Yeah.
great man. Forget basketball legend. I seen some post from his son, and it was very heartfelt. So he was a great person, and of course a living legend. NBA. Rest in peace, Manupo.
Yeah. This is getting tougher and tougher. Boy, my childhood just disappearing. Manute was my college time. College and first couple of years out of college. So I'm just as old as Manute apparently. Let's not talk about that. But I remember him at playing in Georgetown. I remember
Man,
in the league
listen.
in the 10 teams he played in the league, or 10 or 12. I don't know how many teams he played for. But every single time
Them
that
skinny
those
legs back then.
and that waving finger, boy, that no no
No,
no
no,
no
no,
no.
no.
Listen, and that's on the court. Off the court, I heard he built a hospital in his home country. He was
Oh
just an
wow.
ambassador, and people have only said great things about the man, and that's not even the stuff they were talking about on the basketball court. So when they talk about you outside the basketball court, you can understand the things that you did. So, I'm going to one of those people I'm going to miss because I watched him play from college to all the way through his career, and I'm going to
Yeah.
be like, this is one of the ones you're going to miss. This one hurts.
Yeah,
This
this
one of the
one
ones that
hurt.
hurt.
But you know what I am glad of? I am glad that he was able to get back into the media. So for even the younger people who didn't get to grow up and get to see him and experience this Hall of Famer, they at least got to experience his personality through TV and commercials with the no, swatting
No,
stuff
no,
down.
no.
So those are legendary commercials. So I'm glad he was able to get back out, in forefront, for people to be able to know him in his later years, not just on the court, see his personality. So those commercials gonna set true and true right now. Shanetta, thank you for joining.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
rest in peace, Mr. Matumbo, and peace
Ah,
to his family. I truly
yes.
bless their
Ah,
family.
man,
Tough.
cancer is. Whew, I tell you, cancer is not a friend to no man. I tell you
I
that,
can't,
or
I can't
animal.
stand. I lost one of my best friends to cancer about a year or two ago, and I
Sorry to
can't
hear that.
stand it. So
It's pretty bad, and then we're gonna have to roll the dice and go on over to. Unfortunately, we lost Pete Rose as well. Man, boy, I tell you what, this week, mm, Pete Rose, and it's so controversial now, with them not letting him into the Hall of Fame. Question now is, will they let him in? If they do, it's kind of meaningless to me because he didn't get to smell his fruits. This man died at 83. I know I get it, the gambling stuff. He had a lot of different stuff that was keeping him out, but I think the rules have changed and he was eligible. They just didn't make that chance. They didn't make that decision. And now he's gone. So, for them to maybe put him in there after the fact but man, what he did for sports was unreal for baseball.
the Hit King, you are
Mm,
known as the Hit King. That's what you should have known as.
mm,
So just like Matumbo, the difference in this one is as I grew up, I grew up Pete Rose. Pete Rose was the first famous baseball player that I knew by name. There was a lot of them
yeah.
in the 70s, 80s, but we heard Pete Rose, Cincinnati, Montreal, Philadelphia, the teams he played for, that he managed. As a player, there was nothing I seen that was like him because as I listened to somebody else said, he played like I wanted to play if I played baseball. That's the kind of way you play. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't that he would run into people. He would that diving slide, all these things. But that's what I want to remember Pete Rose for. Now the other stuff, okay. Now it's silly now if we think about it, but he gets kicked out of baseball for betting and gambling, and now everything is betting and gambling now
Everything.
in every
Everything.
sport, everything. Now they did say they thought the reason they did it was because he can bet on his own team and he can dictate if his team wins or not, so he know he win money. But
He's
he
still
always said
one
he
player.
betted on his team to win. He betted
Thank
his
you.
when he was a manager. He betted for his team to win. I didn't bet against my team. So, we all had shortcomings, but listen, you were right. This dude should have been in the Hall of Fame years ago because he's one of the
Years ago.
greatest players to ever play this game, and they holding it against him because of. I'm gonna give you a quick little story. He would have been in the Hall of Fame. The problem is the commissioner that suspended him for life
Mm-hmm.
was about to bring him back, and what happened was he died right before he was about to bring the dude back. And then they brought another commissioner in, and then it was like, no, Pete Rose, blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
it's
It
basically
wasn't meant
like
to be a
it's
lifetime ban.
got it. So it's basically just what Shanetta's saying. She's saying records were made and he achieved greatness and to be blackballed till death. That's basically what happened. They blackballed him. That new commissioner blackballed him. So I just hate that for his career to have that type of career. I can't imagine what his family feels like, and I honestly think it might be a slap in the face if they put him in the Hall of Fame afterwards. Maybe some years on down, let his next generation die on out. But right now, no one can appreciate it because they understand the gravity of why he wasn't in there and the insult and the slap in the face. Great grandchildren that aren't here to know all of them get stories and hear the hindsight, but I think they would be more appreciative of him being put in the Hall of Fame at that time. But slap in the face right now, even if they tried to do it.
Like I said, all I'm going to say is this: if my grandkids, if I ever have them, ask me about Pete Rose. I'm only going to mention what he did on the field. I don't really care about that other stuff. It
Right.
didn't hurt baseball, didn't kill baseball, and to
And it
push that
damn sure
along.
didn't
The
have
same
nothing
thing
to
with
do with his records. It has nothing to do with his achievements. He could have betted all day.
nothing.
Them bets did not swing that bat. So, it wasn't like it was steroids or he was doping or anything like that. So just,
And I'm going to say the
yeah.
same thing about the steroids. When I want them boys to get in the Hall of Fame too, and the reason why, when they were doping, it was not illegal. You can't get mad. There was no illegal what they were doing at the time.
Right?
So, that's another
Another
conversation
story,
on
another
another
story.
time. But I want to say rest in peace to Pete Rose, his son, his family. This, my childhood is just disappearing every day.
And I
Every
told
day,
it
another
is.
piece of my childhood is disappearing.
Well, I can tell you right now, moving to the next one, rest in peace, Pete Rose, just our next one is really just taking your whole childhood. It's over. It's
It's over.
over.
Uh-huh.
Over. We have lost John Amos. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm.
There's only one thing I'm gonna say about this, and I can't because I
Oh.
can't even talk. I'm getting choked up. Is damn, damn,
Damn,
damn.
damn. Okay. This is
We,
what? I'm trying to figure out if this feels worse and let's go back a little bit.
okay.
John Amos, he died in August, y'all. The family is just now announcing it. Okay, so he didn't just pass today or yesterday, unfortunately, but that's their family respect, and I'm glad they was able to keep it on the low and have their own, their family together without the whole world being a part of it. So now they've told us we will respect him as his family out here in the world. But I'm trying to figure out, is this death worse to me? This is true death, so definitely is worse. But boy, didn't it hurt when he died on Good Time when he didn't come back and he died in that steel mill? Ah, Lord Jesus! I feel like I'm going through it all over again. Why they gonna do this to me? Like I'm at PTSD. I'm gonna need some
listen.
counseling for real. Go
It
to
feels
Mister
like
Doc, man.
took him away from us twice. We had to watch it on Good Times with the dude, and now we watching it again.
Had to get
Now
that
we ain't gonna
phone
talk about when
call.
you know we ain't gonna talk about when he was cooching and they cut off his foot. We ain't gonna talk about that. You see what
Right?
I'm saying? We didn't even want to talk about that. This poor man doesn't go through everything.
He
You
had
know what I'm saying? He
Mr.
doesn't go through it.
McDowell. Shanetta. No, you did, Mr. McDowell. Ah!
The, the,
Coming to
the,
America,
the,
you
the,
better
king,
know it.
the king talking about his daughter. You know what I'm saying? This dude has gone through so much drama for real for us. I'm
Oh
gonna miss him.
man, I
I'm
am. This
a,
would hurt. Mm,
this
John
one hurts for
Amos.
real.
Good gracious,
This,
1939 to
this one ain't got
84.
nothing to do with sports. Nothing to
No,
do
but
with
it don't
sports. This is
matter.
just hitting us
This
right
our
here.
take.
It hits right here.
This our take. He likes sports too, I'm sure. But rest in peace, John
Rest
Amos.
in,
This definitely hurt, man. That's why I'm like, if your childhood was gone with them too,
it's over.
I'm about to go
Ain't that
watch.
left.
I'm gonna have to go watch the first couple seasons of Good Times because he went on off and left, and then I can't go through that death again either. So, oh
Yeah, don't watch
yeah,
it because when Florida throw that bowl down, we all broke. We were
like
broken. When Florida broke, we broke too.
like Shanetta said, James haven't seen gone to glory. He's gone to glory, but no, rest in peace. Condolences to his family. Man, we
Yeah.
lost another good one. I'm glad to report I don't have any more deaths to report. But John Amos, Lord, that hurt my heart.
Wait
I
a
gotta
minute.
watch.
On a quick little shout out, there was another one that disappeared that
Oh
you might
man.
know. His name is John Austin. He was a cop on Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3, the old Bogomil. The cop he
No.
died yesterday. He died yesterday too. So I want to throw that. And Chris Christopherson, the country singer, he
Look,
died. You know,
look, stop
we added.
now. Stop. This is not gonna be the funeral home
I'm done.
podcast. But I do this.
Listen, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do no more. I'm done.
So it's not gonna be the funeral. But condolences to his family, to all of their families, to
All of the
anyone,
families.
all of that good stuff. But yeah, that's a bit much. I'm not. Mm-mm. Hey, I'm Janet. Thank you for joining. So we're gonna keep it moving because I want to get you guys out of here so you can watch or not watch the debate. But we're gonna debate this real quick. Let me get this next topic pulled up. So we're gonna jump into a little bit of football genre. Let's see what you guys feel about this. How you feeling about them Jets? I was very excited about them. And I'm not a fan of Mr. Man, but I will say, I really thought that he was gonna do a little bit more, and pretty much at this point, he's just playing the blame game. That's all I got. Is the Jets coach to blame? Do you think that it's the
Uh,
coach's fault right now? Like
I,
seriously?
I think it's a combination of everybody. Everybody's not performing to do what's supposed to be performing. You listen, the coach can only do so much, but you got to be out there and perform. So I can't just blame it all on the coach. What's that? 5 false starts or something like that that kind of messed it up. Oh, wait a minute. Let me forget the important part of this conversation. Shout out to the Broncos in this conversation. Forget because
Thank
you
you,
know
thank you very much. I can't even find my football. Did it fall somewhere?
you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you
But
jinxed it. Where's my
but
ball?
there is rumors that they're not getting along. The coach and the quarterback and whose team this is and blah blah blah. Listen, there's big expectations on this team, and they're not performing right now. When they don't perform, who do you blame? You're not going to throw away the 20 million, 40 million, $50 million quarterback. So you're going to have to
You
blame the
may as
coach.
well, because that's all he's fussing about when he's the true issue. He does not want to accept fault. They were fussing about his cadence, which would, I would say, have a little something to do with those 5 false starts. Just saying.
Man,
Um, it could have a little bit to do with it. And he was asked about it, and he was like, no, no, I don't think we have to go that far. He's never going to do anything to change to better anyone else. It's always about him. And that's why this season is tanking without an injury. He don't even have an injury. So that ain't his excuse this year. What you got for us now? You know what I mean? You hyped us up with this first game of the season. Thought they was going to look like defense was looking really good. Been downhill since then. Now they want to throw the blame on the coach. But I think we all know who the real problem is. Mr. QB. Mr. Man
listen.
himself. That's
All right,
my opinion, my take.
the, the defense balled out. I think the opposing team had over 70 passing yards against them, and they still win. They had enough to get it. So the defense did what they could possibly do. It was an offensive problem, and when it comes to offense, that's the quarterback scenario. But as you said, he ain't gonna take the blame. He didn't take the blame in Green Bay. He was
No.
like, just let me go. You know what I'm saying?
What
You're
you
the
gonna
number
say? He
one
want to go
team
now?
3 years in a row and lost. So,
Of course.
listen, you're a great quarterback, but you need to find great teammates. You can't do it yourself.
Huh.
Do better
I
and
got
be
a
better.
question.
That's
I
all I
got
can
a
say.
question for
Yeah.
you. And anybody else
hmm
out there that want to answer? How many more games you got that they gonna lose before he's fired in mid-season just because of the quarterback? If he want him gone, he's out of there. Do you think that could happen?
Yeah, I
Let's
think
think
it
about
can
who we
happen.
talking about now. You gotta think who we
I
talking about. I can't even say
I
his
think
name.
it
You
can.
can.
I think it can happen. I don't think it will happen.
Mm.
There will probably be a turnaround because all of a sudden they're gonna play teams that they can win, and all of a sudden start looking good again or winning games, and it's gonna be that. So, but
We're gonna see.
they need
It
to
just
turn
depends
around.
on if they lose or not. It just depends on if they turn this season around. Right now, if they keep losing the way they are, he's gonna get mad. He's gonna start whining and crying and getting mad himself. We know
He gonna
that.
get mad anyway. That's what he does. And so let's look at the
Ooh,
schedule. They got the Vikings this week. Listen to this. They got the Vikings this
okay.
week. They got the Bills after
The
that.
Vikings is a loss because
Then
Sam Darnold is playing his tail off. Go ahead, next.
the Bills, then the Steelers, then the
Done,
Patriots and the
done.
Texans.
They
So
might beat y'all though.
so they may wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute now. You just not turn that into a conversation. Um, so
Janetta.
it's we'll see what happens. So
I mean, they could split
figure
that.
it
Are
out.
they on the road? I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at their schedule, but I see this season plummeting again for them, which I'm kind of glad about it because I don't like him and I don't like the quarterback, and he's not injured, so we don't have no excuses.
We'll see how the season goes. There's somebody to blame here. Somebody gonna be the scapegoat. Who's it gonna be?
No, no, I know
Or
who it
maybe
won't
he'll get a
be.
mysterious injury and not play.
Oh, you already know if he if their season plummets and they only got 3-4 games left, it's no way they're gonna make even a wild card. You already know he's gonna hobble off the field, and he's gonna go wherever he goes and do his meditation. Snap, snap, whatever. He get on my nerve. That dude get on my nerve. But anyway, so we're gonna move right on to some more dominant. Yes, Chanel, that's SNL. All of Morel. Thank you, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy done joined us.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Dominating Derrick Henry. Maybe Derrick had to eat his Wheaties the first couple of games, and that's why they only gave him 5, 6, 7 snaps. But boy, he is snap crackling and popping right now. They can't do nothing with that monster. They can't do nothing with him.
You know I ain't got nothing to say about this.
Are you
Only,
upset? Why are you upset?
you know, now you first for the weekend. I picked them to beat Buffalo, so that's an easy. That's not a problem. But I don't want that monster playing well in my division.
Man, listen.
I don't want that monster to catch on.
You see what that picture I got? Eat him up, yum yum.
He had 199 yards.
he
Almost
ran.
200 against Buffalo.
He looked like we were kids and we was playing flag football outside on the side of the apartment complexes. Everybody, all the kids out there playing, and that one big fucking 16, that sixth grader that's like 7
Yes.
dragging folk. It's just horrible. It's hilarious, but hey, Derrick is eating them up. Eating them
How
up.
do you let this dude touch the ball and run 83 yards the first play that they got the ball and not be touched? None of y'all touched him.
They was scared.
So this dude outran you. For real? That big?
That's a monster, dude. That dude is.
That's all right.
I don't know who gave birth to her, but bless her. Bless her. What's up, my
Chop
trail? What's
Chop him
up?
down.
What's up?
Chop him
What's
down.
up? Ah. Wait a minute. That's your cute. That's your little frat brother, Montreal Lines. Guess you had to throw the hook up for him. Throw the hook up for him. Yeah, earth.
So leave us alone. Let's focus and leave us alone. Focus on the truth right here. Leave us alone. That's what we doing.
Dominating Derrick. But yeah.
But
what?
It makes again this game and the game that played last night. We're not gonna talk about it now. My Super Bowl picks look kind of good all of a sudden.
Oh man, you talking about that Lions game last night?
You know what I'm saying? The Lions and the Ravens.
Okay.
Did you see the offense on that? They couldn't be stopped.
I did watch the game. It was a great game. Whatever. It was a great game.
Okay, now, but yes, Henry's good, and if Jackson's keep playing, Baltimore's solid, but they're in the wrong division. They're in the wrong division.
Babe, the Steelers ain't coming up out of there. Just go ahead, man. Get it up another year.
Sleep on us. Keep sleeping on us.
Yeah, the little
but
frat brother.
I know y'all better start talking about us for real. So that's all right. Good game by Derrick Henry. Good game by Baltimore. So Buffalo look human, which they all knew they were going to be. And your boy Josh didn't look like that MVP like everybody was hyping him up to be because he finally played a team that can play.
He did, but he still held his own. It wasn't a massacre. So I mean, come on, you're gonna have those games, you know. Bo even figured it out this week.
Bo knows.
Bo knows how to throw a touchdown finally. Come on, people. What are we doing? I'm tired of watching these what do I call them? Punting parades. I can't do all these field goals.
Listen, if you're winning them, you better be glad to see them.
I'm very glad to see them. But I would like to see some scoring, something of that nature. And I think we got somebody who can do that just a little bit. It's Baker, the real deal. I'm gonna sit back because I'm gonna just be honest. I've always been a Bakers fan, and it's probably because of this old Texas drink they give you and traumatize you out here and make you think everybody's good, but stay with the Cowboys. But I loved him coming out of Texas Tech. Where did he come out of? Texas Tech came up out of there. Went to OU. He was a little problem child, so I probably liked him. He was a little rough around the edge. Just stayed in some trouble. Oh God, he stayed in trouble. But came out of OU Heisman. I've always liked him, and I think his attitude, his personality, his outgoingness, talk too much, kind of messed him up his first couple years. But he's starting to get it together, and being the prolific OU Sooner boomer. I just think he's coming into his own. Finally, he's coming into his greatness.
Is that what you gonna sit here and say? Is that what you gonna come at and tell the people about that? Let's just make this correct. Am I a fan of Baker Mayfield? No. Am I liking that he's matured and it was worth the number one pick, or showing that somebody matured enough to make him a number one pick? Sure, no problem. I like what he's doing in Tampa Bay. I even like him talking junk about Tom Brady. I love that too. Didn't care. But what I'm going to tell you is, you got excited because they beat up a banged up Philadelphia squad that couldn't throw the ball, couldn't do anything. Is that what you're gonna do?
Banged up, whatever you want to call it. Philly is still a top pick right now. We have not pushed them out of the way as of yet. It's coming, but they still up there. Don't act like we pushed them out as of yet. They got at least another 3 games before we're just saying, all right, it's a wrap.
They're not going to be out this year. When they get their people back, they're going to be a very good team. The problem is, Tampa Bay got them when they went out a good team, and Baker went out there and looked like a superhero. Sorry, look good all you want against them right now. Beat them. This is not about Philly.
We were happy about New Orleans beating Dallas when New Orleans was good. I don't know what happened. They went 2 games.
New Orleans is still good.
They are, but they done fell off too. And like I told you that day after the game, glad y'all played them now. I'm glad you got that out the way. Went ahead and got it out the way. So don't act like that.
But you are correct in one statement. Baker is showing what he was really drafted to be doing. He has matured. He had to go through what, 4 teams.
He went through
and now he's found a home and he's settled in and he has great weapons around him and he plays in that division, which is a very good division. New Orleans, Atlanta, Tampa. So
he at home.
Oh, excuse me, and Carolina. I gotta say, and Carolina, they bounced on it.
He's used to the cold, so I think we're good.
So congratulations, Baker, for finally finding the spot and looking good. Let's see what you're gonna do as the season goes on.
Like Shanetta just said, any given Sunday.
Shanetta, a Panther fan, so any given Sunday they may win a game. I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't gonna put no stock in that now. You know what I mean?
I gotta take
my fault, Shanetta.
Sister now. Wait a
minute. My fault. She talking about little frat, bro. I had to get back at her for real. You know what I'm saying?
You got me. But they gonna keep pounding out there in Carolina. Keep pounding. But Baker, I think he's a real deal. He's gonna continue to show improve. You'll see. I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Everything I say always come to fruition. So don't worry about it.
In what world is that? In Farrah world?
In our state world. Right here. I mean, I ain't like that. What you say don't even matter over here. But no, I'm joking. But anyway, we're going to move right on along to Mr. Rashid Rice. Now, was it official? I put it down. I didn't even know. I know he had an MRI done, but I think he's done. I don't even think I needed to see that after he was carted off. He gone for the year. What they gonna do?
Yeah, Kansas City lost another receiver for the year.
And they figure out how to win.
Yeah, that's true. They do that because of the quarterback. But eventually, these injuries are going to catch up somewhere, somehow, some shape, and some form. Now, I feel bad for Mr. Rice. Now we know he won't be racing down to Dallas. Oh, did I say that? My fault. I wasn't going to talk about it. Sorry. But yeah, I'm sorry that you hurt your knee, and I'm sorry that it was your quarterback to put you out. That's even worse. The embarrassment about not only your knee, your own quarterback hit your knee and put you out for the season. So,
he's going to pay me. You need to have a Ferrari, something outside. You know, I need something.
Listen, he can't get a Ferrari. He can't get a Ferrari. He might race it down 70, 75 or 35 down there like he got caught in the summer.
He learned his lesson.
He ain't learned no lesson yet. He ain't getting in trouble yet. That court case still pending. That's why the lesson ain't learned that yet.
Well, now he can go to court because he ain't playing.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to do with after surgery and rehab. surgery, rehab, and get your suspension when you can't play, and then come back healthy next season. But I really just want you to come back healthy because you're starting to ball out. You're Dallas boy. I'm a represent because I live in this town now. So
Are you
tears that you get hurt your knee, but you'll come back stronger than ever. Because this is not even a year
Super Bowl or
injury
no?
anymore. This is
Super
about
Bowl or
6 years.
no?
No,
After this injury,
no,
I'm like, so now we're about to really see the character of this quarterback.
yeah,
Because I don't even think
oh
they're
yeah.
going to make it to the NFC Championship. Honestly, I don't really think they will.
Well, remember they were picked to lose to Baltimore by somebody anyway, so it doesn't really matter
You
to
always,
me.
you always,
But Kansas,
you always floating back to the past.
I'm picking because I want y'all to remember what you heard it first. Like Ray J, you heard it. I did it first.
You
Like Ray
ain't
J
did, you
said
ain't
this
did
song.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. But I do think it's a
So
bust for them this year. 'Cause they're losing too many weapons, and I don't care who come back. You ain't got Rasheed, man. Listen, I mean, it's a wrap. But we're gonna see the character of Mr. Mahomes this year, and I think Torrence. Did you freeze on us? I don't know. I think it's because
so
your best friend came on. Shamal, welcome, welcome. Thank you for
prayers go out
joining.
to him in the
We
for
ain't heard nothing he said. There you go with this. Listen, y'all. We got to do this every week. We're gonna somebody take a screenshot for me and inbox it.
I'm back. I'm back.
Every week.
I'm
We're
back.
gonna work on that. We're gonna work on it. Shamal, I think it's your fault. When you logged on, it just froze. Say hey to your best friend. We all used to work together, y'all.
Stop t- Stop talking about me.
I ain't talking about you, but no. Anyway, Rasheed Rice gone. Deuces, two fingers. Good luck to the Chiefs for the rest of the season. And off to the next dumb Dallas person who comes down here and do stupid stuff as well. If you didn't know about what Rasheed did out here, Google it. Ain't nobody feeling with these young people. But Von Miller, we're gonna move right along. Von Miller has been suspended 4 games. Torrence, why has he been suspended again?
Well, last year around November, end of last year, he decided to get in a domestic abuse situation with his
Ooh-wee.
pregnant girlfriend.
Right here in
With his
Dallas.
pregnant girlfriend. So I don't want to speak on it. It's a sad situation.
Allegedly.
I'm assuming allegedly, but the NFL says I'm not alleging anything. I'm suspending you 4 games. There's your alleged right there. So he's going to be out for 4 years, 4 games. So Buffalo going to be
He
one
is.
man down. And I just want everybody to learn. And I know we all get mad, but keep our hands to ourselves. I mean, can we just walk off, walk away, leave, get in your car and bounce, do
Man,
something.
he ain't new to this. He's true to this, okay? Trust and believe. This ain't the first time he's done this to her or any other woman. I'm just saying allegedly. This is my take. But I just assume, I hope. And the thing is that he used to be one of my favorite players. I have him in my garage right now, okay? I have cornholes custom made with this man on one of them, and then someone else. I have Corey Nelson on the other, a family friend. I know him personally. They played for the Broncos. They won Super Bowl, and I actually got both of them holding the trophy, live pictures, and I got like sent to me. Awesome stuff. Now I'm just ready to go out there and just scrape it off. I don't even know what to do. Just scrape it off. So yeah, he's just I don't know. He's done a lot. Didn't he get suspended for smoking weed at one point? I think he's been suspended for numerous things. But he's such a great player. He will be a Hall of Famer. You can't take any of that away from him. But for some reason, I do believe he's from the DFW area.
Yep,
Originally grew up here.
he is.
Can't take South Dallas out of some folk. You just can't. Don't matter how much money you
Well,
get. But
I hadn't heard what happened in that scenario after that.
uh,
So I'm hoping that they got it together and this is just something in moving forward. So that's all.
we'll see how that go. But yeah, we'll see how that go. But he goes to court really soon out here. But they went in and suspended him, and I don't know what the fine is. So good luck with that. So yeah. We're gonna move right on along from Mr. Von Miller now. What I really want to know is them Raiders out there. What's going on out there? Are they gonna make this trade or what? Do you think they need to trade Adams? Will they trade Adams? You
Oh,
asked me this question.
um,
You're the one who presented this.
what I'm gonna say is this: I hope they trade him, and after that long off season I went through, I hope Pittsburgh decided to give a couple of draft picks for him. Because man, listen, we
I was
want
like, I'm doing. How you want everybody that's on the market? God, this is why he's freezing.
an Ayuk, man. I want. You don't think? Because
You still
you
mad
you
at
know he's
me
gonna probably
because
end up
you
with the
ain't got
Jets.
IU. I mean,
Well, listen, I'm gonna be mad. Listen, and all they asking is for a second round pick, please give it up.
it should
Bring
be
this
a
dude
done
in there.
deal. It should be.
And I froze.
That's
I'm
because you
freezing in the
talking
middle of this.
crazy.
For real.
Because you talking crazy. That's why.
All I'm gonna say is
You always
this.
want everyone's trade. That's all I'm saying. That's your stilo this season. Cause y'all need so many things over there. But go ahead, I'll let you finish your take.
I froze again. Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you.
All I'm gonna say is they were probably going to end up trading him. It's only going to be a second round. Somebody's going to give it. And I've heard the names: the Jets, the Steelers, the Cowboys. They mentioned the Chiefs, but the Raiders won't trade nobody to the Chiefs. Not the same division. You know that. And so, and maybe even
Dang,
Philly, because and Baltimore is another option. So we'll see. We'll keep the timer
man,
on, and I got
listen.
my
Let
draft
him
picks
go
in
to
my pocket.
Baltimore. Let him go to Baltimore.
No,
Listen.
no, no, no,
That would be
no.
ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I'm going to actually put that in my nightly prayer tonight.
No, you don't.
Yes,
If you
I
put that in
am.
your prayer, I'm gonna tell Denver to get rid of the orange in my nightly prayer. Get rid of that orange.
Mm-mm.
No more Broncos. No.
Whatever. Mr. LeBron and his son. I'm over it. I just had to bring it up because I keep seeing too many pictures. And I think it's sweet that he gets to spend this time with his son. But can y'all cut this guy for Pete's sake? Y'all know y'all not about to keep this boy. You're not about to put him on no G League. If he was going to be on the G League, he'd already be there. I, Reddick is scared. Reddick is scared. He don't know how to tell Papa that his son ain't good enough.
Papa
What's that?
was a
What?
rolling stone. Oh, my fault. I had to start singing.
You
Number
didn't
one,
have to, but you know.
number one, they're not going to cut him because of
Mm.
Daddy. Number two, he would probably be on the squad and maybe dip down into the G League to get some experience and come on back up because that's what Braun is going to let him do it. And number three, the most fascinating thing about the whole thing I saw these pictures in the interviews was, what you gonna call him during the season? You can't call a dude daddy on the court. Look at Pops, you can't call him that. What you gonna call him? And you gonna call your daddy
James,
LeBron? LeBron, what up, dog?
they like
Yo,
James.
Bron, what?
No, we didn't tell you to
Like,
get up off the bench and go in. We was
no,
talking to
you
your
sit down.
daddy.
So, so you gonna call your daddy Bron? Because I know when I tried to call my daddy by his first name, I usually got slapped. But that's a different generation,
But that's
you know.
nepotism at its finest. That is so
And so we need
nepotism
that.
at its finest.
And we need that. Look, the way
Okay,
they look, we need
I
that
get it.
more.
No, I'm just looking at all the kids who actually work hard, try their best to get into the league, to do everything they need to, and they don't have LeBron's daddy. And I get it, But like I've said in podcast earlier, we got Mr. Man up here in Syracuse. What's his name? His son, Lala's son, um,
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony. Him,
Keon Anthony.
you got him coming out. His son ain't trying. His daddy ain't trying to use no clout. Hell, even Dwayne Wade didn't use his clout to get his son in the NBA. He in Africa playing. I mean, so why? He's not good enough. It's a lot more players out here that I can think of that could get their sons playing. And guess what? They playing. Might be G Leaguing, but this right here is a whole nother level. Like, this is ridiculous. He averaged 1.9 points in college.
The dude had a heart problem. They had to figure all
Get,
that out.
no, get out of here with that. He had never had
You
a
don't.
heart attack. It has still been the same damn stats.
And number two, you may be right. Dwayne Wade's son is not in the league. You may be right. Scottie Pippen's son may be in the G League. You may be right that this dude's using nepotism. But you know what? So what? We need nepotism. And number two, for him to get drafted, the boy can play. It ain't about his daddy, because it ain't about it all the time. Daddy got him can get your foot in the door. What you gonna do when that door opens?
He
That's
got
what we need to
drafted.
see.
Look, you know what I was saying? You know what? I would agree with you if he had got drafted by another team. He got drafted by his daddy's team, who he runs. You can't tell me if he had gotten drafted by any other team in the league, I would agree with you. But he's with daddy. He had to come where daddy's at. Wasn't no other teams trying to draft him. It just wasn't, and I'm just saying.
If your mama owned a business, you would be working right at that damn business. So
I get it, but the NBA is too many people trying to get into this league. This is not an easy ride. This is not an easy road, and for him to just be able to slide on in, I just think it's trash. Okay,
if he can't play, it'll prove it. It'll prove it. If he can't play, it'll prove to be that way.
Okay, I know we're at a later stage in our life. You know what I mean? So we think of Greeks different, but when we were younger, just because your daddy was a Q, and you come on campus. And you running around here doing all kinds of crazy stuff, drunk. You about to get kicked off campus. You can't even stay on the yard. You done got caught smoking in your dorm, all this and that. And I get it, and I know we have some other things behind that, but I'm just stating to you, it doesn't feel good just because you feel entitled to have something that I had to work hard to get just because of another person. You should still have to uphold yourself. You should at least still have the characteristics. You at least should have the abilities to be in the NBA. I just don't see it with this kid. I'm sorry.
Number one, my dad is a Q. I was a Q, so is my grandfather. Let's make that clear.
Now we see.
But they never knew that I was a legacy when I decided to play because I kept my mouth closed.
You didn't use that as a crutch to be able to get in.
But I got in on my own merits. So did this kid. This dude played college ball, and this dude got drafted. He can't control anything else. All he can do is get drafted and play.
You give me another player that was drafted at 1.9 averaging for college. Give me another one. And they're still playing.
I can't.
And they didn't get cut. Until then, trash.
Well,
trash.
We went to training camp. He still can get cut. He can still go to G League. We're just going to camp. That's all.
I don't think they're going to cut him, just like you just said. And if this boy stay on that bench, nepotism at its finest. And it ain't doing nothing for that boy but feeding an ego that don't even exist. So, whatever.
I think you just don't like LeBron. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to stop right there. There's some hateration in that situation. There's some hateration in that situation.
Son, listen. Nope. Ain't no hateration in it.
It's hateration in there.
Ain't no hateration.
Because wait the basketball season, how much time I'm going to hear all this, Joe.
I cannot wait. And if that boy on that bench, when it's time for the NBA.
He's going to be on the bench. We know he is. That's nothing new.
He better not be on that. No, don't you agree with him. Don't you dare agree with him. Oh man.
So,
okay.
Thank you.
Next. No, ain't no. We're going on to the W. NBA.
The dub.
We're gonna run through this real quick. I know we got about 10 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all people get to that good old debate. Yeah. WNBA playoffs. They're actually playing? Can you give us a highlight? I think Vegas is actually playing right now. Who are they playing? Vegas and New York.
Well, it's a sports update. Thank you for appreciate that, Farrah. It is 59-52 in the third quarter. It's a timeout right now. Liberty up by 7. And then the second game tonight, it starts at 8:30. Again, it's game 2 between the Sun and Minnesota Lynx. And the Sun are up 1 game after surprising the Lynx at home for the first game. Thank you.
Back to you, Bob.
And back to you, Bob.
Back to you, Bob. Well, there's your WNBA break. Brought to you by... I can never...
Brought to you by Rose Sparks.
Rose Sparks.
You remember Rose Sparks?
I gotta put a sign up because I can never remember the brought to you by Roast Sparks. Yes, it is. So W is still going. We're down to the final four teams. It is the best of five. So this series, it is the best of five. So we'll go a little bit longer on these games. But that Liberty and Vegas game, I'm trying to tell you, both of these lineups are really good. Minnesota and Connecticut, I will be joining in. Do I have time to catch any of this game, or I'm done for what quarter is it?
Like I said, it's the third quarter. There's a timeout, so you will catch the fourth quarter. We just, no, because you're gonna watch the debate, so you're not gonna catch any of the game. Just throw that out there.
Well, I said we was gonna get off the podcast for those who want to watch it, or if you don't want to watch it. I didn't say which one I was gonna be, but I will be voting like you all will do as well. It'll be on one of these TVs. It'll be on somewhere. But I am going to move on over real quick to something that I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know nothing about. Not until it's MLB. I don't know nothing about. Until you get me to this, until the World Series, I'm done for. But I love sports. I don't mind it. So our take is gonna make me learn a lot more about baseball, and I'm excited about it. I'm actually excited about it, and spread my wings. Don't you dare start singing.
Sorry, because I was about to get and fly away. I was all in it. I was about to. You felt it. You felt me. You saw my face even get in the mic. I was like,
I saw it. Clear his throat.
Yes. But welcome to the Major League Baseball moment. So we're in the first round of the Major League,
the
MLDS.
Yes, I got
it. The MLDS. Yes. This is the first round, best of three, a wild card winners is basically what we're looking at. And so far, this whole day has been game ones of everybody. Detroit beat Houston 3-1. That's to your heart because you're a Texas person. Kansas City beat Baltimore, game one. And the Mets beat the Brewers. And the only game that is still playing right now is the Braves and the Padres. You're Southern girl, so you go to the Braves too. The Braves are losing 2-0 right now in the bottom of the first. So that's our Major League Baseball break.
But the question is, how many games do they play? That's my problem. They play too many damn games. They done played 4 times today. The same.
Okay. So what's going to happen is the first round of the wild card is the best of 3. Okay. Then they're going to move to the next round is the best of 7.
And they play all 3 of them games the same day? I'm just joking. I'm joking.
No. And then best of 7, which is the ALDS, and then with the ALCS, which is the championship series, is the best of 7. And then you get to the World Series, the best of 7. So yes, it drags on after the next round.
Okay, I watched that ACL. That's the one I watch, and that's because it's usually either Houston or our Texas Rangers. But I do know that they didn't make it. So shout out to Major
If you want to know who I'm pulling, for this one, I'm pulling for Baltimore. I'm going for the Orioles.
Now you just had to get Baltimore in there some kind of way.
No, just Oreos. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else in that city. Nothing other than the crab cakes.
Look, I eat Oreos.
Oh, I'm done with you. I'm done.
I eat Oreos. That's what you said. You said Oreos. That's the country
Oreos,
way.
Yeah.
I eat Oreos.
Oreos. So yeah, it's coming again. My fault. Sorry. Go ahead and move on.
I'm sorry, people. I am so sorry. Montreal, you started something. Anywho, we're going to move to the top picks, and this is my least favorite segment of today.
Why is that? Why is your least favorite? Tell me why. We got to get all deep in it.
The math ain't mathing.
So the math don't math when you get smashed. So the math don't math when you get smashed is what you're telling me.
Yeah, right. Something like that. So, and the emblem has been ordered. Just know that.
So
and it's gonna stay in my house.
Just ship it over here because you ain't never gonna see it again. As you can see, you ain't never gonna see it again. The first week I won by 1. Second week you won by 1. This week I wasn't playing with you.
Yeah, you
Is what
weren't playing
happened.
with me. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more effort into these picks because I'm not a loser, and so I'm gonna have to break this stuff down just a little bit more because TT is not about to beat me another week. Because when by the time my chain get here, that has to stay here. I'm not about to get my chain and take it to him. That's just
Just,
that don't even sound right. So
just,
you can have
just
this
bring the
week.
chain.
You can have this week.
Bring the chain, and I grab your frame so you can put put your rug behind you, and we can just celebrate you. And as I win every week, so
Yeah.
congratulations to Torrance. I'm not gonna rub it in further than that because it's what's expected shouldn't be talked about. Is what they
Yeah,
say.
let me get off this picture. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna move right on along, and now we are going to go into NFL games, and we're gonna go through a few. We only got a few minutes, guys, so definitely want to get you guys off up here. So we're gonna go through a couple games with you guys, some NFL games because I know I lost, so I didn't do freaking well at all. The Cowboys. I'm gonna start at the top. Tippy. Oh, people, why are we rapping today? What is going on? My
Who
bad.
knows?
I
Don't make me
went
start.
ODB. I went ODB on us. But Cowboys and Giants. They pulled it out, and yeah,
Yeah.
they pulled it out. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Oh, making sure I am on the right week. I am. So how did you like that Cowboys game? I know you was rooting for him. He was low key.
I wasn't rooting for anybody,
Yes, you
and
was.
as I said,
Yeah, you was.
I pulled the Cowboys out of that because I pulled it as one of my picks. Go Cowboys! Game's over. Let's move on. That's how I feel about that game. We done.
Yeah, it was a horrible win. So if y'all were happy, be happy. Saints and Falcons. I'm gonna need the Falcons to pull this one out this week too.
Who the Falcons got? Who Tampa Bay? I mean Tampa Bay this week.
Yeah, believe so. I have to take a look, but we'll handle that Saturday. I don't know who they playing. I don't want to flip my screen. You look, you got 7 monitors open over there. No, the hell you gonna make
That's the
me
third. That's the
third
Thursday
eye
night
saying
game,
that?
isn't it?
Thursday night they play. Yeah. I do have it like right here in my face. They play the Buccaneers and the Falcons. You need both of them to lose, ain't you? I mean, damn, just
Darn. You
darn.
say both. God
Like,
darn.
just lose in a tie.
It's a tie. Just,
0-0.
Oh god.
It's gonna be a zero
Oh
zero
my god.
tie, and I think Shanetta might be happy with that. I think that'll give her both. Oh
So
Lord have mercy! All right, Bengals Panthers.
that
Oh.
the Bengals beat the Panthers last week.
Yeah,
Let's move past it. We won't talk
yeah.
about it.
Bengals are Rams and Bears. Caleb.
He
Yeah,
finally
sucks.
won one, but
He finally
I
won
picked
one,
the
but it
Rams.
wasn't. But it wasn't a good one. I know we sucked on that one. I can't believe he brought that. I don't. I can't even believe he made it through that one. And
Yep.
the Vikings and the Packers.
Good game.
That
Good
was a good
game.
game. That was a good game. Yeah, NFC South. Go ahead and claim your rep your clan, homie over there. Keep pounding.
Keep keep pounding.
Jaguars
Exactly.
and Texans. All I can say is they pulled that on out. Boy, it
Correct.
was closer than I needed it to have been. Um, mm,
Nope. Nope. Keep
damn,
going.
you didn't
Don't
let me
you?
get it out my mouth.
Nope. Nope. Don't.
I
We ain't gotta
got
talk about it.
60 seconds.
We ain't gotta talk about it. Let's move on.
Oh, the Steelers lost. They lost to the Colts. You don't want me to say it out loud, but I did. There you go. 24-27. Sorry about the Colts at that. Broncos, we pulled that old win out with them Jets. We done talked trash about the Jets enough today. But thank you both. Commanders, the Commodores. I told you
You did.
Saturday, we're
You
talking
did.
about this quarterback Saturday. I'm giving that home a good 10 minutes. I know we got a lot to talk about that quarterback out there. I need to send him a razzle dazzle apple. I'm so happy about that boy. 42-14. Those Patriots. Whoo, the 49ers found a way. They keep finding a way. I said it's because of
They do.
Purtay, but nobody want to believe May.
Well.
They didn't
Wow.
believe May in New England. That's
Oh
another
god.
story. Brand. What? Don't want to skip over those old Chiefs. They did beat the Chargers. They pulled that out. He gets on my nerves, but he won. I don't know about too many more
Thank you.
wins for you. Browns and Raiders. The Raiders pulled that out. Pretty, yeah, yeah. 16
Yep.
point, 16-20, whatever. Bills and Ravens, that was a really good game. I love seeing the Ravens pound them. We already talked about Derrick Henry, just slaughtered them. Leave my Josh Allen alone. That was a deserved loss. It wasn't nothing he could do.
My fault.
Damn
My
it.
fault.
Titans and Dolphins. I know Paul's happy. Them Titans finally got them one in. They finally got their first win in over them Dolphins. So
So,
the coach down
somebody
there,
remember the Titans.
the Dolphins coach is sitting down there like,
Why am I here? Why am I
I
here?
feel bad for him. Just chop the season up. And the Seahawks and the Lions last night. You were happy the Lions won. Um, let's see. Thursday night game Buccaneers Falcons. Who you with? Who you with, TT?
I'm going with the Falcons again.
You going with the Falcons again?
I'm going with the Falcons.
TBA. Nah, I'm playing. I'm rolling with the Falcons. I ain't gonna be no dummy this week. I ain't gonna be no dummy. Falcons. If we lose together.
If we lose together.
We lose
That ship
together.
go down together.
Go down together.
So,
But that is our take for today. I want to hear it and get off so you guys can go watch the debate. Even if you watch it or don't, make sure you guys vote. If you have not registered, vote.com
vote.
again. Vote.com. VOTE 3 times.com. Yes, make sure you guys register, vote. We will be back on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Torrence, you'll be here. You're not going to be on the East Coast next weekend, right?
No, I'll be right here.
Oh, yeah, and shout
I'll
out.
be right here.
Shout out to UNCG Spartan Spirit. Our homecoming. Yes, it is soccer, the original football. I'll say that just because of my school. That's all we got. You can wipe your ear all you want to. But y'all be out there and be safe. All my Spartan Spirit, all my homies out there in Greensboro, North Carolina. We're going to get it in. We the next best G-Ho.
Yeah.
Might not be A&T,
Yeah.
but we do our thing. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. The all black party will be off the chain. The Qs will be having their annual party. They have their party or whatever cookout out by this rock. Oh yeah, I'll send you the flyers, all that good stuff. They about to do it. Montreal, I know he's holding it down. Everybody be safe. Have a good homecoming. See you guys Saturday morning. You guys be safe. Watch the debate. We out.
Peace.